All right, you guys, I have somebody very special to introduce to you this week. As you know, I've been introducing you to a lot of the women in the Academy the last few weeks, and tonight, Kathy gets her debut. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Terry.
So glad that you are here. Thank you very much for being with me tonight and um, willing to talk to the ladies about yourself and about your journey so far.
Good. You're welcome.
Yes. So why don't you go ahead and share with the ladies, tell us a little bit about you and maybe share kind of why you decided to, invest in your health.
Okay. So I've had interest in health and well-being for my entire adult life, and starting about a decade ago, I noticed that at my wellness exams, my blood sugar was up in the mornings, and and I thought to myself, because I work in the healthcare field, I said, I have complete agency over this. I can fix this. And at that time, a decade ago, I did fix it. But over the course of the next 10 years, lo and behold, it came back. And so I had made another couple of attempts at, I can fix this, let me fix this. And the second time around, I had not had such good luck by myself. And I've worked in a lot of healthcare settings where care was provided in a group, and I saw what fantastic results people got when doing something in a group setting when it comes to their health and their well-being. So when I saw your group come along, I was like, Terry's got a good track record, and I really liked that idea of groups. Especially groups of women when it came to being proactive about my health.
Yeah, why do you think the group element when we're doing this is so important? Why do you think it's so powerful and effective?
Well, I've seen it be very powerful in prenatal care because, for one thing, it combines a group of people who have an interest in the same thing at the same time.
Mm.
And it gives those people a vehicle to ask questions and to learn from each other. And it gives them a culture, a tribe, a group of cohorts who are doing the same thing that they're doing, facing some of the same struggles, and then being able to support each other and support each other strongly as that group coherence starts to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So how do you feel about how do you feel right now physically, and how do you feel about the results you're getting right now? Has it kind of blown you away, or are you like, "Nah, I've expected this."
I did expect that I would see results. I had every confidence that I would see results. I am really pleased by them. I'm surprised that they have happened as quickly as they have. And I feel really strong and much more comfortable in my own body than I felt 2 months ago. Um, and much more capable in my own choices, and kind of surprised by my own ability to do some things that I thought might be impossible.
Right. Well, what kind of things did you think were impossible?
Um,
What were some of those things?
some of the things I thought that might be impossible, when I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to sign up for this. She's going to ask us to do a fast. I don't want to do a fast. And I've been surprised at how supportive that's been, and amazed at really how much easier that has been than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was asked this question actually last week on the call when I do these weekly classes for everybody in this group, and I was asked last week after the call about somebody reached out to me and said they were very afraid of how much time it was going to take and if they would feel overwhelmed. Can you maybe address or talk a little bit about how your experience has been in regards to how the material is delivered, how the coaching is? Just touch a little bit on that. Has it been hard and confusing for you?
It has never been confusing. There have been times when it's been hard, where it's actually taken, I have to carve out a little bit of time for myself and sit down and make a plan. But you've rolled that out in a way that's probably as gentle as you could. Um, but I've looked at it this way. God, it did take a little bit of time, but then it saved me time later. Um, and so what? I had to like a little bit of time out of all the things in life and take some time for myself. That ended up not being a bad thing. It was, while hard to take in the moment, I gotta do it. I gotta do it today. Um, in the long run, it's been really like, yes, I took time for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kathy, you have done amazing. In fact, why don't you share with the ladies in just 2 months what you have done as far as your blood sugars, as far as your body fat weight, like your scale weight, and as far as your inches. You want to share that in only 2 months?
In only 2 months, I've lost 16 pounds. And I don't know what that relates to in body fat because I don't have the kind of scale that measures that. In inches, um, I'm wearing a pair of pants right now that's a size 29. And I don't know the size I was in before because they had stretchy waistbands and I couldn't put them on.
Yeah, your
Um,
total body inches though, aren't they like, isn't it like 20 some inches like all
I
around?
didn't add it up, so I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Um,
Shoot, I should have done
and
that before we got in the call
yeah,
because I have all that data.
you have the math. Yeah,
Well,
I wrote
it's
the
quite a bit
math.
because last month I remember it was in the teens, so I'm
Yeah.
sure it's way up there. But
And my yoga pants aren't rolling down annoyingly at the waistband when I'm trying to get a workout in. So
yeah, well, I know what the results are because I have them and I've seen, as you know, we do some metrics inside the academy, and I have absolutely visually I can see the results you're getting. And here's the deal, Kathy. I have to compliment you because being a professional in the medical arena, sometimes
mhm.
it's hard to break those philosophies that you're being taught and you're surrounded by. And
Right.
so I commend you for stepping up to the plate and really learning for yourself what works for you. And
Mhm.
just because you've done that and because you've been coachable and because you've been such a amazing support to all the sisterhood inside the academy, I applaud you. You've done an amazing job and it's so fun to have you in the academy.
Thank you. It's been really fun to be here, and I've been so far just so pleased at the progress that I've made. Yeah.
Can you give one little quick sentence to the ladies in the group here? Because the academy opens up in a few weeks. So can you give them maybe one little bit of encouragement to come join us? What would you say to them?
This has um, been money well spent, and it also, I think, making that kind of commitment. Um, like if Terry gave away our class or her academy for free, then how committed would you be to it? I am in, I'm out. I didn't put anything into it, so it's okay if I don't get anything out of it. But if you commit to it, and it really wasn't that, it's a very reasonable commitment. I was surprised at how reasonable it was. Then you have made an investment, and and it keeps you coming back and it keeps you engaged. And so my advice would be do it. Spend that, make yourself a priority and do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect advice. Perfect, Kathy. These ladies, it's time to invest in yourself because we as women, when we invest in ourselves, we are better wives, we're better friends, we're
Yep.
better spouses, we're better co-workers and workers and employees. So I love that advice. Thank you so much. And we have so much fun too, ladies. We have
Oh
so
yeah.
much fun. We laugh, we cry, we joke around. We have a lot of fun. We do games in the academy to keep it fun because when we try to take care of our health and we try to become healthy, it should be fun.
Mhm.
If it's a drudgery, if it's a drudgery, then you're not going to be able to. You're not going to. It's not going to stick and stay, and
Right.
you're always going to backtrack, right? So we try our best to make it fun, and you guys, of course, you guys are
Mhm.
what makes it fun. So,
I've had fun. Yeah.
all right, Kathy. Well, thank you so much for your time and for sharing with the ladies, and we'll probably see you in a couple hours on our next call. So we'll see you soon.
Okay. See you then.
Okay. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.